Hey there. So the last probably about month, I guess now, maybe more, maybe less, I'm not really sure, has been crazy. I've been working about 70-hour plus weeks, and that's in 5 days. So my weekends are pretty, running lots of errands, doing lots of other stuff that has to be done, and trying to catch up on my sleep. But the last 3 weekends, I've actually had to go to the mall every single weekend. The first weekend, I went and got a new computer, so I had to go to Apple for that. The second weekend, I ended up having to go and get my Tiffany's Diamond by the Yard bracelet fixed, and I think I might have done a little bit of a vlog for that, so I'll see if I do end up ever editing it and putting it into a video. And then this past weekend I had to go for 2 reasons. One is kind of a surprise, so keep watching and I'll update you and post something eventually on the first reason. The second reason was, if you guys remember, my Bloomsbury needed to be repaired. The glue is coming undone on the 2 sides of the strap, so I sent it in. They replaced the entire strap, and when they sent it back, I got a call this week that it came back in, and the hardware on it looks almost like there's like a clamp kind of post, you know, on the 2 sides. But anyways, I ended up going into Louis Vuitton and looking around, because obviously my Bloomsbury, I had to resend it back in and I was already there. So anyways, I started talking about some of the items that are on my wish list. I have really one purse / bag that I think I was expecting to get at the wrap of this movie, kind of as my gift to myself for making it through this crazy experience. And then the second, it was kind of going to be my Christmas present to myself, so I was planning on buying a key ball towards the end of the year. But other than that, I kind of was content. I just got my Alma BB, and earlier this year I got my Speedy Empreinte. So I kind of felt like I needed to not buy anymore. And of course, I went in and there was this there. And I actually was kind of in a hurry. I was going to meet my dad and my boyfriend for a craft, little like art fair kind of thing. And so I tried to just go in and out really quickly, which never ends up being the case. So I went into Louis Vuitton, and obviously I did the whole transaction with my Bloomsbury bag, and then I went down to the Saks, and my sales associate wasn't there, so I was kind of bummed about that. But I did kind of ask a few little questions just about random things that I had, and this little gem was there, and I never even had it on my radar, never on my wish list, never even really thought twice about it, to be honest. I've seen a lot of people posting on Instagram about it, and it never really stuck out to me as anything that I thought I even needed to see. But for some reason, I kind of just mentioned in passing, hey, do you have this? And the sales associate said, yeah, actually we just got one in. Let me go back and get it for you. So I looked at it and I thought, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I need to have it in my life. And I so was tempted to just get it then. And I was like, you know what, let me sleep on it. I'll see how I feel in it the next morning. So this morning I woke up, I had them put it on hold for me for 24 hours. There were only 70 left, or 70 total in the system, and there's about 100, and I think she said it was about 180 people on the waiting list, if not more. So the fact that I like tried one on and had it on hold, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. But then I kind of wanted to make sure before I went and bought it that I wasn't just loving it because it was limited and no one else could really get their hands on it, and I could. And so I kind of went home, and I ended up telling my boyfriend about it on our way to the craft fair in the car. And I said, what do you think about this? I said, here's the deal. There's not very many left in the company. They've kind of been hard to get a hold of. This is why I think it would fit into my collection. And he was like, why didn't you get it? And you could have thought about it later. And I was like, okay, you think I should have gotten it? He was like, yeah, then, you know, you can kind of figure it out, or you can always sell it on eBay. And he looked it up online. He's like, it's actually going for more on eBay than what the retail value is. So then he was like, oh my God, buy it and turn around and sell it. I don't think I'm going to turn around and sell it because I think I'm going to really like it. But in his mind, he thinks that's what I should do. Anyways, I ended up going back and getting it today. I also tried on the next bag on my wish list, which I don't really want to say what it is in case I don't end up getting it. But this one, totally unexpected. Not 100% sure if I'm even going to keep it. And the hard part is I'm probably not even going to play with it or reopen it. I'll put it all back in the box tonight. I bet I won't even reopen it for another 5 days once I'm done with my work schedule. But anyways, let's see what it is. So I haven't opened it yet, but I love the new ribbon. I haven't seen this. I think all the others that I've gotten lately have been the leather, so that's kind of pretty. And the receipt, I don't know if anyone else it bothers them, but I hate it when they're not folded exactly right and they don't fit like perfect. I think they need to be like a tiny bit higher just to fit the paper in. Anyways, so let's see. This is, I'm sure you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know what this is. Based on the size, you can kind of tell what it is. It's so cute. And here's a few things about this. I didn't even really inspect it as much as I normally inspect my bags, but here she is. The Palm Springs backpack, mini backpack. And here was my thoughts on this. I love my Alma BB size, and this is exactly, if not a little bit bigger than that, I think. But it's basically the same size as the Alma BB. I love that it has the black versus the regular vachette leather. And I love that I could carry it as a backpack. I've been carrying my Alma BB lately as kind of a like great runaround bag. And I'm realizing because it's in the Epi, I'm kind of thinking that I wanted something a little bit more casual, but I definitely did not want another Alma BB in that print. If I ever get another Alma BB, I would definitely still get the print. And my only other Louis Vuitton monogram piece in my collection right now is, other than small leather goods, is my Speedy, my very first original Speedy 30. So I kind of liked the idea of this. So if you guys haven't seen the Alma or the Palm Springs backpack, mini backpack, I won't give you dimensions. You can find all of that on the website. I'll link below the link to this exact one, but pretty much it has a little pouch in the front. Not sure if it's even really functional for much. This one is Louis Vuitton, made in Paris. And then the way that it opens, it's got really tiny little zippers, but they still have the little gold hardware. And this one, they actually kept it stuffed from the store. The booklet is in there, and it came with bubble wrap, which is funny to me. There's a little tiny pocket on the inside. Oh, you know what? This one actually is made in the US, which is probably why they had it. That's so funny. I didn't even notice that. Anyways, the inside, and there is the little maiden symbol or tag way down there. And there is a little pouch back in the back. And there she is. So yeah, we'll see. I'll do a little, let me back up my camera a little bit and I will do a little shot for you. So here, and I actually wanted it mainly to carry as a backpack, and I kind of am bummed that it sits so low, but I'm kind of thinking, I know that I've seen people be like adjusting it a little bit, and it might not actually be that low. So here's the backpack, and I am, for reference, 5'3", and it does sit really low, I think, but I kind of wish that it was a little bit higher, but I think I could adjust. These are on the smallest adjusted, so I love that you can carry it that way. You also can carry it, let's see, shoulder, and I'm a little too short for you to really see if I did the shoulder. I like that, but I feel like a little big. I think I would do crossbody, and these are great. They're just really little, like, snaps, or not even snaps, like brads almost in there, and you just unattach. And I haven't even adjusted them or put them in correctly. But I'm just for right now, I'm going to show you kind of how I can do it crossbody. So I was in the store kind of playing with it a little bit yesterday and then a little bit today. And I kind of was like, you know what, I'm just going to take it home and I'll play with it more and decide. So this is a little bit high actually. I think I would do it on the next lower one. But there it is, crossbody. And it doesn't really stick out too much there. Let me do it a little bit higher so I can really show you. So I'm not, yeah, there we go. So here's a good crossbody length. And then I also have seen people do, so this time I connected it just on the opposite sides. So one here and one here. And it is a cute little like crossbody, but in the back, which is actually where I always kind of throw my stuff to anyways. So I like that too. But like I said, I'm not really 100% sure if I'm gonna end up keeping her or not, only because it was totally not on my radar at all. And I'm just wondering if I really do think that this size is great. I'm going to put all my stuff in it. I'm going to try to use it for a little bit, and I'll do a first impressions of it at some point within the next few weeks, hopefully, depending on how crazy my schedule gets to be. But there is my Palm Springs mini backpack for you. In this little tab, I asked if it was to kind of like clip it to make it a shorter backpack, and she said it's actually to attach scarves. So we'll see what I think, and hopefully you guys can give me some opinions if you have this bag or what you think about it. Link them down in the comments below, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for checking out my video, and I'll keep you posted.